back, relax, and enjoy this performance brought to you by Spotlight Playhouse.
It's my dad. Sometimes Dad sounds like Mother.
I get to sit next to Cornelia.
Alright folks, I need to check off my list to make sure all the actors are present.
I'm here.
I'm not here.
Oh, I'm here.
Not here? No, you're here. Welcome.
Girl, you and I are soulmates.
We'll
start. The pleasure is all yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live on WSPT Radio in Haverhill, Massachusetts. Please help us by applauding when the sign is lit. We'll have a brief intermission after the live performance, and then we will come back after that to tape our Christmas Eve special. Because of the same day. Thank you. Okay, folks, we're live. 5, 4, 3. WSPT Radio.
Remember, a Hallmark card will best express your perfect taste and your thoughtfulness. Now to get everyone in the holiday spirit, two of Broadway's biggest stars, Clara Birch and Bradley Allen, sing Baby, It's Cold Outside.
Out there.
Bradley for that merry rendition of the new holiday theme. The makers of Hallmark greeting cards bring you a story by one of America's best-loved writers, O. Henry, starring one of America's most glamorous actresses, Miss Clara Birch. For more than a third of a century, quality has been the habit with the makers of Hallmark cards. They have the pride of craftsman in their name, H-A-L-L-M-A-R-K, Hallmark. That's why Hallmark cards are the kind of cards you can be proud to send and proud to receive. So when you want to send the very finest, look on the back for those 3 identifying words. A Hallmark card. Those 3 words, a Hallmark card, are your assurance of finest quality. They tell your friends you cared enough to send the very best. To be doubly sure, always look on the back of the card you choose for those 3 identifying words. A Hallmark card. Now, to preside over our program this evening, here's our regular master of ceremonies, the young Broadway actor and producer, Carol Sinclair.
Thank you, Conrad Cooper. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Friends, tonight, the makers of Hallmark greeting cards have a rich surprise package for you. Not only will you hear one of the most famous love stories in the world, but a star whose beauty and glamour is as well known as the story itself. O. Henry, who wrote the story Loved Beautiful Women. We think he would be more than pleased to see Clara Birch in the role of Della. Welcome, Clara, and greetings.
Greetings to you, Carol. Or shall I say with a Hallmark card?
You couldn't do better.
You know, I'm really thrilled to be doing this O. Henry story. It's one of my favorites.
Say, Clara, do you happen to know how O. Henry came to write it?
I read that in the Reader's Digest. Wasn't that the time that O. Henry was so late in the story that the illustrator came round to see what he was doing?
That's right. As usual, O. Henry hadn't even started, nor did he have the faintest idea what to write. But the illustrator told him he just had to start work that very day.
I remember. So without any idea for a story, O. Henry began to think about a picture.
He finally said, "Tell you what to do. Just draw a picture of a poorly furnished room with a chair, a trunk, a chest of drawers, and a bed. In the room, a man and a girl are sitting, talking. The man has a watch fob in his hand. And the girl, well, the girl has beautiful long hair down her back."
It was the most beautiful long hair in the world.
Yes, that was the picture. O. Henry says, "That's all I can think of now. The story is coming." Yes, the story is coming. Just as it came out of that picture that O. Henry outlined. The girl, the boy, the poorly furnished room. The makers of Hallmark greeting cards present on the Reader's Digest Radio Edition, a story that grows out of that picture, starring Clara Birch. Jim and Della Young weren't thinking about the date now, even though it was the day of their first wedding anniversary in 1905. In their small, one-room furnished apartment, Jim was hurrying through breakfast, and Della was deep in a pile of unpaid bills.
Having trouble with those bills, having...
It's a little. I shouldn't have bought a chicken for tonight, but it's our first anniversary, and I just wanted you to have something you like. This anniversary means so much to us.
Does it? Still, I don't see how the candy you thought you have to put up with around here.
Jim,
Scrimping, saving, wondering how you're gonna pay the bills. This isn't the kind of life I wanted you to have, honey.
It's a wonderful life, darling. Mr. and Mrs. James Dillingham Young. That's us, darling. Us.
It's us, all right. And what have we got?
A lot of things, Mr. James Dillingham Young. You've got me, and I've got you. That's all I want.
I know, honey, but I want something more for you. That's why it breaks my heart to see you in a place like this.
I love you.
You should have a palace. All the lovely things a beautiful woman deserves.
I love you, Jim.
You're not listening to me, Della.
You're not listening to me. I said I love you, darling.
You're an angel, sweetheart. And if you didn't have such long, wonderful hair, I'd send you right back to heaven. Only I need you right here.
Jim?
What? Don't you like me to kiss your hair?
No, I do, darling, but it's almost 9 o'clock.
Holy mackerel. I've got to get out of here. Bye, sweetheart.
Goodbye, darling. And keep smiling. Today's our anniversary, dear. Just a minute. Oh, good morning, Mrs. Malone.
Good morning, dear. Just come across the hall to pay you back that cup of flour $1 Tuesday. You busy?
No, come in and stay a while.
Thank you.
I was just in the kitchen counting up the money I've saved for Jim's anniversary present. My glory. After 6 months of arguing with butchers and bakers, getting pennies back from the milkman, all I've got is $1.87. Do you think I can get anything decent for that?
Not these days. Why does it have to be anything decent? It's only for your husband.
Well, that's just it. Jim has been feeling so bad about us just lately. I'd rather not get him anything cheap that will just remind him of, well, of so many things he wishes he could change. Besides, I want Jim to have something really fine. Something in silver maybe. Like that wonderful watch his grandfather left him.
For $1.87.
Oh, it's silly, I suppose, but that watch really makes him feel like somebody. And it's so important for him to know how much I really love him.
My gosh almighty, it ain't decent for a woman to love a man like that. Here, you better borrow a couple of dollars from me before you break my heart.
Oh, I couldn't take any money from you, Mrs. Malone.
Goodness sake, why not?
I couldn't pay it back.
Well, you'll never get what you're looking for $1.87.
I've got to, Mrs. Malone. I've just got to. Factories are all over town.
Under $2? Why, yes, ma'am. We have some very nice razor blades for $1.50.
Razor blades?
The new safety kind. No ponying, no strapping, no preparations of any kind. And the razor, it sells itself for $2.75.
No, thank you.
Of course it isn't sterling silver, madam, but nobody would ever know the difference. What's more, it's guaranteed not to peel off for at least a year.
I'm sorry, madam, but for $1.87, what did you expect to find?
Hello, Miss Young.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Malone.
Any luck, girl? Did you find anything?
Well, no, not very much. The only thing I really liked was a watch chain at Mercer's gift shop. It would have been perfect for Jim. The right size, the right design, and it was sterling silver too.
Well, why didn't you buy it?
The price was $23.
Oh, anything in our range?
Jim should have that chain. It's so right for him.
The one that costs $23. Are you crazy?
No, I can get the money somehow. I can sell something. Or my coat, or something around the house.
What? You don't own anything but a couple of knives and forks, and that coat ain't worth $10.
Well, there must be something.
Wait a second. I've got an idea. Madame Safroni.
Who's she?
The hairdresser. She makes wigs and transformations and things. She might give you $20.
What for?
Your hair. I think she pays about $1 an inch.
Oh no, I couldn't sell my hair.
Well, why not? I've done it myself when things were bad and the old man never even noticed it.
Oh, Jim would. He loves my hair. He's told me so 1,000 times.
Well, I don't blame him for admiring it. I wish I had a crop like yours. But it's still only hair and it didn't cost you nothing to grow it.
But I've never cut it before. It's been growing this way ever since I was a little girl.
Well, you just do as you please, dearie, but $20 is $20, and I don't know any other way of getting it.
Mrs. Malone, how close would it be cut? I mean, how much of it would I have left?
That's up to you and Madame Safroni. She won't scalp you, you know.
But would she pay me right away?
As soon as she's got the hair, everything is on a cash basis.
And if I went up there now, I could get the wash machine this afternoon.
Just in time.
Oh, Lord, I don't know what to do. If I could only ask Jim before I had it done.
Why don't you?
Oh, I can't. He'd never let me go through with it.
Then maybe you better forget about the whole thing.
No. I'm going to do it. Jim's going to have that chain if I have to sell every hair on my head. Only,
What?
I've got to see him just once more. Like this.
What? Where?
Right here. I hope I'm not disturbing you, Jen.
Why no, honey. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just came up to see you for a little while.
See me? Of what?
Oh, there wasn't anything in particular. I just wanted to look at you and to talk to you.
Well, first time you've ever come up to the office, Del. Are you sure there's nothing wrong?
Not a thing, darling. Can't you tell? Don't I look all right?
Oh, you look lovely, dear. But then you always do.
Jim?
Yes, sweetheart.
I was thinking of doing my hair over in a different style. For our anniversary, darling.
Oh, no. I like just the way it is, Del.
But you've never seen it any other way.
I've seen it down. All combed out and hanging down over your shoulders. I like it best that way, honey. So long, so. It's like a cape of the finest material ever made.
You like my hair, don't you, Jim?
I love your hair, darling.
Well, I guess I won't do it over then.
Of course not, Del. I like you just the way you are now. Only I don't think you better stand here and talk much longer. Mr. Plainey is looking over.
Oh, all right, Jim. I'll be gone. What time is it?
Oh, about 12 o'clock.
About 12 o'clock? Haven't you got your watch with you, dear?
Yes, I've got it. I just don't like to look at it in the office.
Wait, Jim. I thought you were so proud of that watch.
I am, honey. I'm very proud of the watch. It's the fob I don't like people to see. This old leather fob looks as if I found it in the street.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, look at it, Del. It's all scraped and shabby looking. Why, a watch like this should have a chain.
Yes. A nice silver chain.
What are you talking about, Del?
Oh, nothing. I was just dreaming out loud. For you.
Well, you better not dream in silver, honey. The way things have been going lately, we'll never be able to afford anything but tin.
And you'll do better than that, Jim. I'll see that you do better.
Now, wait a minute, Del. What are you running away for?
Well, I don't want you to get in trouble with your boss, dear. Besides, I've got to make a date with a woman named
Clara Birch will be back in just a moment with the second act of tonight's drama, sponsored by Hallmark Greeting Card, from the pages of the Reader's Digest, America's favorite magazine. Now, here's Carol.
Thank you, Conrad and Cooper. 2 generations of writers have come and gone since Charles Dickens laid down his pen. Yet, the characters we meet in his novels seem as real today as when they were first created. How could one man gain such an understanding of human nature? How could he learn to write with such skill? Charles Dickens was asked that one day, and he replied, "Whatever I have tried to do, I tried with all my heart to do well." Some of us are fortunate enough to know people like that. People who do their work with a quiet determination to give it the very best. You'll find this spirit among the folks who make Hallmark cards. They're not just making cards, they're making Hallmark cards to express the cheer and happiness as genuinely and sincerely as you would greet a friend yourself. Yes, you'll find Hallmark cards. Say what you want to say the way you want to say it. For more than a third of a century, quality has been a habit with the makers of Hallmark cards. That's why discriminating folks look on the back of the cards they send and receive for the 3 identifying words, a Hallmark card. Those 3 words, a Hallmark card, are your assurance of finest quality. They tell your friends you cared enough to send the very best. Had a priceless possession to offer her husband, of the long, rippling cascade of hair that she was willing to sell for a watch chain, had to be purchased first by a squat, dumpy-looking woman named Madame Sofronie, as the sign on the door of her second-floor establishment read, Madame Sofronie, hairdresser, wigs, transformations, hair goods of all kinds, bought and sold. Yellow rushed up the single flight of stairs, knocked on the door, and as she stood there nervously waiting for someone to answer, Madame Sofronie herself obliged.
Yes, Madame Sofronie?
That's right.
Will you look at my hair?
What for?
Well, I want to sell it.
Ooh, yes, come on in, yes.
Thank you. Will you buy it? How much will you pay me for it?
Now, wait a minute. Take off your hat and let's have a sighter's looks at it first.
Oh, it's good hair. I mean, it's in good condition. I've always kept it that way.
Mm-hmm. How much have you got?
Well, how much do you want?
No. You didn't understand me. Oof, take it down. I want to see how long it is.
Well, it comes down to about here.
Mm-hmm. Never had it cut before, eh?
No.
Well now, don't be frightened. I'm not going to hurt you.
Oh, thank you.
I'll give you $20 for the whole head.
The whole head? Down to the bone?
No. I don't want the shorts. I only buy the full length.
Well, how much will you have to cut off?
Oh, up to about here.
Short?
Well, I can take less, but of course I have to pay less too.
No, I need more.
More I can't pay you.
But it isn't enough. The chain costs $23 and I've only got $1.87.
Huh?
The least I can sell it for is $21.13. That's what you'll have to pay me for my hair.
I'll give you $20.
No, I want $21.13, or you won't get a string of it.
Are you crazy? What kind of a price is $21.13?
Well, that's the price it's got to be.
All right. Now don't fight my head off. I'll give it to you.
When?
Right now. Just sit down in the chair. I'll get it for you.
Are you going to cut it now?
Mm-hmm. Just as soon as I give you the money. Here you are, girlie. That's 21.13, right?
Right. Now you can go ahead and do it. Only for heaven's sakes, do it quick.
Yes, I'm finished. I'm just cleaning up the loose ends, that's all. You don't want to go out of here looking like a man, do you? Well, then, don't be in such a hurry. So there we are. That looks better now. Well, you want to see?
I don't know. I feel like a plucked chicken.
Oh, don't be silly. You don't look that bad. Here, take this mirror. Have a look at yourself. Well, you got to do it sometime.
All right, I'll look.
Well,
It's awful. Awful. I look as if I've been skinned alive.
oh, nonsense. They all say that in the beginning. Then, after a while, they get to kind of like it short.
No. I'll never like it this way. Neither will he.
Well, of course, if you want me to fix you up with a few curls and a kind of a wig, I can make you look real smart. But it will cost you $3.
I'll curl it myself.
Hey, where are you going? You'll catch cold if you run out in the streets that way.
Don't try to stop me, will you? It's 4:30. Just got 30 minutes to get over to Mercer's gift shop.
Yes, madam, can I help you?
The watch chain, the silver one. Have you still got it?
Watch chain?
The one I looked at this morning. Don't you remember? I told you I was crazy about it.
Madam, I've never seen you before in my life.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Where is it? Did you put it aside for me?
Well, I did put a watch chain aside for a young lady that was here earlier today. Oh, but she had the most long and beautiful...
What did she have?
My goodness, it is you. I didn't recognize you without your... I mean, you look so different.
Is it that bad, Mr. Mercer?
Bad? Of course not. Well, here, the watch chain's right over there.
Oh, thank heaven you still got it. Yes, who is it?
Me, dearie. I just wondered if you got back all right.
Yes, I'm back.
Well, open the door and let me see what you look like.
Is it awful, Mrs. Malone? Tell me, is it as bad as I think it is?
Oh, I don't know. I've seen worse sights in my day. It could stand a little fixing though. You got a curling iron handy.
Yes, on the stove. I've been using it for the last 10 minutes.
Well, now, you need a few more of them loose curls in the front and on the side. Otherwise, you're all right.
I don't look like a Coney Island chorus girl, do I?
Oh, it's so bad about chorus girls. I wish I looked like one.
But Jim will have a fit if
Oh,
I...
Jim. It's too bad about him. Your Christmas present you made so much fuss about.
Here, I haven't wrapped it up yet.
$23 for a doohickey like this? Gosh almighty, what's the world coming to?
Isn't it beautiful, Mrs. Malone?
Ain't as beautiful as your hair.
Don't say that. Please.
Well, it ain't. You ought to have your head examined for giving up so much for that husband of yours. Goodness sakes, I wouldn't sell the ends of my fingernails for that man of mine.
You wouldn't part with him either. For anything in the world.
Well, maybe not. Still, I can't see why you had to spend so much on a darn old watch chain.
He'll be proud of it, Mrs. Malone. He'll be proud of his watch, his chain, and himself too. Wait and see. It'll make him very happy. And that's all I care about it.
Well, if you want to make him happy, I suppose you're right. Only I better get to work on your hair. I'll be home for dinner pretty soon.
Oh, my glory, yes, it's 6 o'clock.
Now, don't worry. There's plenty of time.
Do you think it'll look all right after you fix it?
Sure. He won't even know the difference.
Oh, Lord. Please make him think I'm so pretty. that you, darling?
That's me, honey. Full of the joy of living and longing for a kiss from the sweetest little woman in... Della?
Yes, dear?
What have you done to yourself? What's happened to your hair?
Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't notice it so soon. I mean, I didn't have a chance to... Oh, Jim, don't look at me like that.
But it's gone, Dell. Every bit of it's gone.
Not every bit, darling. It really isn't as bad as it looks. Oh, and Madame Sofronie said quite a few women were wearing it shorter these days.
Who's Madame Sofronie?
Well, she's the one who... Jim, please. I can't talk to you if you don't stop looking like that.
But it's gone, Della. You can't have it back once it's gone.
Darling, listen to me. I didn't have my hair cut off because I like it this way. I sold it, Jim.
You sold your hair.
Because I love you, darling. Because I couldn't have lived through this day without giving you a present.
Sold it, Della?
It'll grow again. And the hair grows awfully fast, Jim. Won't you just say happy anniversary and stop acting as if I cut your heart out?
I don't think I can say anything.
Why, dear? Why? Don't you like me anymore? I'm still me without my hair.
Yes, I know, honey. I just feel kind of numb all over.
Well, if that's all you're going to say, I'll get dinner ready.
You've got the wrong idea.
Have I?
There isn't anything in the way of a haircut, or a shampoo, or a wave that could make me love you any less. I'm proud of what you did, honey. I'm awful proud.
Oh, Jim.
Well, it just took me a long while to come to my senses. You don't understand why, but if you'll unpack this package, I think you will.
Well, what do you mean? What's in this package?
A present.
For me?
This is for you, sweetheart. You didn't think I'd forget, did you?
No, but... Oh, darling. Combs. Combs to wear in my hair.
Yeah, I didn't know you were going to have it cut. Kind of thought that you might like them.
Oh, I do, Jim, I do. They're beautiful. Tortoiseshell and jeweled rims, and just the right shade. I've always wanted combs like these.
Until tonight.
No, tonight too. My hair grows fast, Jim, and I'll wear them just for you someday.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Don't feel bad, Jim. I've got such a wonderful surprise for you. I haven't shown you your present yet. Look, darling. Pure sterling. Just like your watch. I hunted all over town to find it.
You You sold your hair to buy me this.
It was worth it, Jim. It was worth everything I own to give you this. Now you'll never be ashamed to tell the time to anyone anymore.
Del, let's put our presents away and keep them for a while. They're too nice to use right now.
No, please, give me your watch, darling. I want to see how it looks with the chain on it.
But Del, I haven't got the watch anymore. I sold it this afternoon to buy you those combs.
You sold your watch? The one you were so proud of?
I had to. I needed the money to get you something nice.
Oh, Jim. I've made such a mess of things.
Oh, no, you haven't, sweetheart. This is the most wonderful anniversary we've ever had. Don't you see? We've given each other the finest presents there are. Presents that no amount of money could buy.
Love?
Our love. Everything, Del.
And you're not sorry about the watch? Or my hair?
Sorry, darling. Sorry because you made me the happiest man in the world. Honey, I never realized how much you had until just now. And now I'll never forget.
Oh, Jim. Put your arms around me. Don't ever take them away.
Add up my cares and more. Eat right goods and say low. Bye bye, blackbird. When somebody waits for me, sugar sweet, so is he. Bye bye, blackbird. No one here can love and understand me. Oh, what I like stories they all can be. It's my bed and light the light. I arrive late tonight, blackbird.
Remember, whatever the occasion, a Hallmark card will say what you want to say the way you want to say it. So always look on the back of the card you choose for those 3 identifying words. A Hallmark card. Like the word sterling on silver, those 3 words, a Hallmark card, are your assurance of finest quality. They tell your friends you care enough to send the very best.
No one here can love or understand me. Oh, the hard luck stories they all have. Take my bed and light the light. I arrive late tonight, blackbird.
St. James for that beautiful rendition of Bye Bye Blackbird. And thank you, Clara Birch and John Ricochet, for that was a thrilling performance. Next week, Hallmark Greeting Cards will present the true story of a truly great American, Oliver Wendell Holmes. Our star will be that versatile performer of Broadway, Hollywood, and the networks, Roger Pryor.
Birch appeared through the courtesy of 20th Century Fox and may soon be seen with Rex Harrison in The Ghost and Mrs. Muir. Clara was supported by Johnny Ricochet in the role of Jim. Tonight's drama was adapted by Robert Sloan from A Story for O. Henry in the Reader's Digest, America's favorite magazine. The Hallmark program was directed by Mark Sloan, with music especially composed by Brian Nickerson. To be doubly sure of the finest quality, always look on the back of your cards for those 3 identifying words. A Hallmark card. This is Conrad Cooper speaking for the makers of Hallmark greeting cards and for your friendly Hallmark dealer. You'll find a wide selection of Hallmark cards at America's finest shops and stores. Remember, a Hallmark card will best express your perfect taste, your thoughtfulness. This is WSPT, the Spotlight Playhouse Broadcasting System.
WSPT Radio.
And we're off there. Ladies and gentlemen of our esteemed live audience, we will now have a short intermission where you can get dessert, coffee, and tea. We'll be back in about 15 minutes to tape our Christmas Eve show, The Visit of St. Nick. Thank you. Okay, we are live in 5, 4, 3.
Lever Brothers and WSPT are thrilled to bring you tonight's Christmas Eve performance of The Visit of St. Nick. We are equally delighted to have Amelia Rose of Broadway fame joining us tonight with her rendition of the holiday favorite, Old St. Nick. Say, Amelia, your brother pal Joey is a hit, but 8 performances a week in stage makeup should have ravaged your skin. Yet yours is as soft and dewy as a young child. What is your secret?
That's right, Carol. That's because I only use Swan soap to remove my makeup. It is so gentle, you can use it day and night. And it can even be used on babies' delicate skin.
Ah, yes, another fine product brought to you by Lever Brothers. They go through the air and curse flashing uptown, where Swan gives them all a delightful your crown. The babies adore it, can't wait for their crown. Little Swan is the soul of their dreams. The doctors and mamas with praises are wild. Swan's pure as grass gives most of subsea and mild. It helps keep you rosy and fresh as a child. Gentle Swan is the soap of your dreams. So flow through your day with the greatest of ease. Swan dishes or guns or whatever you please. Swan's gentle and mild with your skin hates a breeze. Like a swan, the soap of your dreams. The Lever Brothers, a name you can trust.
The Spotlight Broadcasting System brings you a radio dramatization of the famous Christmas poem, The Visit of St. Nick, by Clement Seymour.
Oh, St. Nicholas, you're the one we jump for joy whenever oh so jolly. Oh, St. Nicholas passes by, spread his spirits with a twinkling eye. Oh, St. Nicholas, overhead, you hang a twig of merry mistletoe. And oh, St. Nicholas, they are waiting, catch a kiss by your joy whenever also jolly old St. Nicholas passes by. Spread his spirits with a twinkling eye. Old St. Nicholas overhead, you hang a twig of merry mistletoe, and old St. Nicholas, gay are we, catching kisses by the Yuletide tree. Wouldn't you know that you'd be responsible for all the holiday noise? Wouldn't you know that we'd be just like all the other girls and boys? So St. Nicholas, here's to you, a toast for flipping blue. This to the old St. Nicholas, here we play. Have a happy Christmas day. Have a happy Christmas day. Oh St. Nicholas, 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 oh St. Nicholas. Have a happy Christmas day.
The visit of Saint Nick is more commonly known as the night before Christmas, or 'twas the night before Christmas. This story incorporates the poem into a heartfelt tale about a family getting ready for Santa's visit, and the mouse family that live under the floorboards, and a sneak peek into Santa's bustling workshop at Christmas time.
There, Uncle Sally, you're all tucked in. You all right, Teddy?
Yes, Mother?
I'm too excited to sleep, aren't you, Teddy?
Yes. Where's Daddy, Mother?
Oh, Daddy's very busy tonight, dear. Well, will he be busy long?
Why couldn't we stay up till he's through?
No, Teddy. You want to be wide awake in the morning. So be good children now and cuddle down your little bed. What are we dreaming about, Mother? Well, let's see. Let visions of sugar plums dance in your head.
Oh, Mother? I just thought of something terrible.
What?
Suppose Santa didn't get my letter about the airplane.
Oh, I imagine you got it, Teddy.
But when will I know?
First thing in the morning. You'll know then whether he's been there or not. Now go to sleep, both.
Mother, would you do me a favor?
If I can, Sally.
I think I could go to sleep quicker if you say the music box lullaby. Will you, Mother?
All right. If you won't shut your eyes tight. Good night, Sally. Good night, Teddy.
Good night.
Good night.
Start the music box.
All right, just a minute.
As the children fall asleep, dreaming of sugar plums, stockings, candy, and Santa Claus, we visit the home's tiniest residents, also awaiting the big day. Mother Mouse and children living under the floorboards under the grandfather clock.
Mr. Mouse, don't you know better than to scramble across the floor and have it squeak like that? You'll wake the children. Come back here this minute. But I want to see
Billy, suppose you ask Hickory Dickory Dock. Maybe he will tell you.
Whether heard of a mouse passing a clock anything?
Silly child. I guess you don't remember your lessons very well. Why, the very first thing you ever learned was Hickory Dickory Dock. A mouse ran up the clock.
Oh, golly, I forgot about all that.
Mother Mouse is right. Of course I'm right. Why would you do that if not to ask Mr. Clock something? So go on, Billy. Ask him. Ask him what day this is and why we must all keep quiet.
All right. Now give me a move, Sid. Mr. Hickory Dickory, will you please tell us two mouse children what tonight is? And why we mustn't even move?
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
Oh, I see. But why are the stockings hanging up, please?
The stockings are hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
No.
Now I guess you know, Billy. Come down quickly.
Who is St. Nicholas, Mother Mouse? And where does he live?
Oh, well, now that's a long story. It's longer than your great-grandfather Rat's tail.
I love that story.
Yes. Tell us, Mother.
Well, will you be very quiet and promise to stay right here in the corner and listen?
Yes, Mama Mouse, yes.
All right, sit up nice now, shoulders back. That's it. Oh, Mildred!
Yes, Mama.
Curl your tail around your feet neatly. Well, that's better. Now, St. Nicholas lives way up in the land of ice and snow.
What does he do?
Not so loud, Mildred Mouse. You will wake those two children.
What does he do?
All the year long, he's busy making toys and presents for all of the children.
Just himself alone?
Oh, Billy, what English! And to think that you live under the stairs of one of the most cultured families in the town!
I mean, all by himself?
Well, that's better. No, he has a whole staff of helpers. And then there's Mrs. St. Nicholas, of course, who helps him.
When does he come to this house?
Just as soon as they get the sleep act, I suppose. My goodness, I'll wager they're busy up there right now. Yes, I can just hear the hammers going, the people scurrying back and forth.
Hey, give me a handle, buddy.
Handles are in the back of the sleigh.
Spangles, shut the door to the workshop.
Yes, ma'am.
I can't hear myself think. Well, Spangles, hurry up and help me get these electric trains finished, will you?
Yes, ma'am.
Santa Claus,
Yes, Mama.
you'll have to answer that phone.
All right. Hello? Hello, yes. Santa Claus headquarters. No, it isn't too late to take a few more orders. What is it, please? Yes, a little girl with brown hair and brown eyes in Denver. Yes, you want a doll? Yes. What kind of doll? Oh, I see. With golden curls. Oh, my goodness. Wait a minute, please. Mama,
Yes.
have we a little doll with golden curls?
Well, I think so. Where are you, Curly Tom?
Here I am, Mrs. Santa.
All right, we have one.
Yes, it's all right. We have one. Now, is there anything else? Ah, a boy, 8 years old. Yes, he wants a fire engine. Well, now, just a minute. Spangles?
Yes, sir.
Have we any fire engines left?
Oh, I'll see.
Oh, my goodness, Spangles, shut it off.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, all right. We have it. Both for Denver, Colorado. Yes, sure. Santa will put them in his bag right away. Goodbye.
Now, turn on the switch, Spangles, and we'll see if the
They're all packed, Mrs. Santa.
Uh-huh. Oh my goodness, Santa, you'll have to answer that.
All right.
I've got to finish painting these sleds. Spangles, hand me that red paint.
Here you are. Santa Claus headquarters. Hello. Yes, Santa Claus speaking. What do you want? A movie machine? Well now, have you had good grades in school? Uh-huh, you have. And you brush your teeth every morning and night. All right, the machine's yours. I'll be going down to Toronto with it pretty soon. Goodbye.
Who was that, Santa?
A little boy down in Toronto, Canada.
Oh, mercy. Well, then you'd better put the machine near the top of the pack. You'll get to Canada first.
All right. Say, how about the hobby horse for that little Sally Ann girl? Is he ready, Spangles?
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh, is he ready? He's been nosing in my pocket for sugar for an hour. Spunky, go on in there and get packed up now. Shoo, hurry up. Oh, I declare, Santa, you'll be late starting in spite of all I can do. Oh, my sakes alive, where's my order list?
Here it is, Mama.
And here's the candy and nuts for the stockings.
I'll help you put them in the pack.
Oh, Spangles.
Yes,
Oh, how about the doll buggies? Did you ask the carpenters when they'd be ready?
Oh, yes, ma'am. They're just putting on the rubber tires now.
Well, tell them to hurry.
Oh, and Spangles.
Yes, sir.
Did the woodcutters finish those wooden toy soldiers yet?
Yes, sir. They're here.
Now, wait a minute. Didn't that Toy Town band go with that order?
Oh, wait, now let me see my list. Here we are. 1 regiment of wooden soldiers and the army band to lead them. Well, yes, it does. Well, where is it? Where's that Toy Town band?
Here it is, Mama. Wind them up. Let's see if it works.
Yes, it's all right. Now, how about that? Oh, my goodness, Spangles! Get those soldiers back in here! Oh, they nearly marched right out the door while we weren't looking.
Hey, get in the pack, you man. Hurry up now. Come on. Get in there. Oh, here's the sweaters and robes, Mrs. Santa.
Well, put them in the pack, Spangles. Oh, Curly Tom.
Yes, Mrs. Santa?
You better jump in there with those woolly robes so you'll be good and warm.
Oh, now wait a minute. How's your voice? Let's hear it.
Oh, yes, for goodness sakes.
On a good ship, lollipop is grand, trip to the candy shop.
That's fun.
In you go. Oh, by the way, Mama, where's that airplane?
Which one?
Well, the one for Sally Ann's brother, Teddy.
Oh, yes. Now, where is it? I saw it here just a minute ago.
Maybe it's packed.
No, it isn't. I have to paint the name on it. What? Oh, do you hear that? It's that Roscoe Turner doll. Now, wouldn't you know it? It's in the controls again. It's scraping my ceiling. Hey, you, Colonel, come down here. Come down here this minute. Oh, the idea.
Oh, I declare, Colonel, can't keep you on the ground long enough to ask you what time it is.
Go on now, get in that pack, youngster, and the plane goes with you. Now then, we're ready. Spangles,
Yes, ma'am.
are the reindeer hitched and ready?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Oh, what then? Take the pack to the sleigh, Spangles.
Yes, ma'am.
Come on, Santa. Let me help you into your fur coat.
All right, Mama.
Oh, see now, will you stop laughing long enough for me to button your coat over your big belly? Oh, shake when you laugh like a bowl full of jelly.
All right, Mama. Spangles,
Yes, sir.
sprinkle those reindeers with stardust so I can slip through the sky without being noticed.
Yes, sir.
Goodbye, Mama. I'll see you sometime tomorrow.
Santa Claus, St. Nicholas,
Yes, Mama.
come back here and put on your boots.
Oh.
You're so anxious to get to those children, you don't take a lick of care of yourself. Oh, and be careful of those chimneys when you slide down. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mama.
And now, as Mother Mouse's story has ended, we rejoin the Mouse family under the floorboards.
And that, my dear little mouse children, is what happens in Santa Claus's house. Oh my goodness, here we've sat and talked and it's 12 o'clock already. Gee, really, Mother Mouse? He ought to be here any minute. What happens here, Mother? Well... Oh, listen, listen, there he comes, there he comes. I'm way back there in the corner now, under the chair, and don't you make a sound.
As the Mother Mouse family retreats under the chair, not making a sound, the children awake as they hear St. Nick's approach.
Teddy! What is it, Sylvia? Listen.
Out on the lawn is a terrible clatter. Spring out of your bed and see what's the matter. Run to the window, quick as a flash. Tear open the shutters and throw up the sash.
Sally Ann? Oh, look, Sally's here.
It's a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer.
And a little old driver who's so lively and quick. My Sally Ann, that's our blessed Saint Nick.
Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all.
Galloped right over the roof.
Oh, he's coming down the chimney, Sally Ann. Listen.
There he is.
Hello, Saint Nicholas.
He's all dressed in fur from his head to his foot.
His clothes are all tarnished from ashes and soot.
A bundle of toys he's got on his back.
It's just like a peddler opening his back.
His eyes have a twinkle. His dimples have merry.
His cheeks are like roses. His nose like a cherry.
What a droll little mouth drawn up to a bow.
And the beard on his chin, that's as white as the snow.
He's so chubby and plump, a jolly old elf.
I laughed just to watch him in spite of myself.
He speaks not a word.
He goes right to his work.
He's filled all the stockings.
And now he turns with a jerk.
And his finger side of his nose.
Goodbye, Santa Claus. Up the chimney he goes.
He screams to his sleigh.
To his even a whistle.
And away they all go up the dark
Say something before you go outside.
Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
You have just heard the radio version of The Visit of St. Nick, adapted and produced under the direction of Nyla Mack, and brought to you by Lever Brothers and WSPT.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow, one-horse open sleigh. Over the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun to laugh and sing a sleigh song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Spotlight Playhouse Broadcasting System.
WSPT Radio. This special holiday show was brought to you by Lever Brothers, the makers of Swan Soap and other wonderful products. With special thanks to my friend Amelia Rose for taking the time to perform with us tonight. Good night, and have a very Merry Christmas.
And we're off air.